Hey yo, everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Action Comics, issue number 6. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, where we last left off on Action Comics, apparently issue number 6 and 7 are going to be a break from the main Action Comics story, kind of like the origin-ish of Superman as a hero. And it was a little bit confusing at the end of issue number 5 exactly what was going down, because we had Superman in his modernized costume. In this, we, however, get a reveal of exactly why that's the case. Now, in issue number 6, the Superman that we see is technically the present-day Superman gone back in time with the Legion of Superheroes. So, present-day Superman, costume and all, is going back in time with the Legion of Superheroes to help fix the rocket that Superman came on for a specific reason, which is never fully revealed. In addition to that, they have to deal with a group of supervillains that are out to kill Superman, and they plan on using kryptonite to do so. But now, see, the way that they're actually going out to kill Superman is, well, let's just say it'll bring an internal struggle out of the Man of Steel. Wink, wink, wink. So, will Superman and the Legion of Superheroes be able to fix the spaceship, whatever importance it may have, and will they be able to take out the villains that want to use kryptonite to destroy the Man of Steel? Well, you're going to have to read and see. So, let's jump into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. On paper, the story is actually pretty interesting, especially how the villains are attacking Superman. We get a bit of a flashback to Superman and his first meeting with the Legion of Superheroes. The Legion of Superheroes, although I don't care about them, I'm not a big fan of them. They're actually written very well here. I always thought Cosmic Boy and Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl were the best of the Legion, and I think they were handled very nicely here, and especially in the flashbacks. And the ending was handled very nicely with the little dialogue with the Legion of Superheroes and what Saturn Girl says when she goes into Superman's mind and reads his mind. And like I said, the story is an interesting story. It's a kind of a fun story. Two is how the bad guys attack Superman is something different. It's not your standard punch kick. It's a different kind of attack. I don't want to reveal what it is, but it's unique and I like it. Bad. Problem is this isn't a bad story. It's just a fact that Grant Morrison gives us 5 issues of Superman in the past, momentum building, and then we stop for issues 6 and 7, and the momentum stops. And I can't tell you how much that hurts not only this story, but the previous story. Because we had the momentum from the previous story, from issues 1 through 5. Not issue number 1 through 5, issues 1 through 4. Great momentum. And now issue number 5 and 6. Pardon me, I think I said 6 and 7. But 5 and 6, it feels like the momentum has just stopped and we have this new story arc. It's not a bad story. It's only for 2 issues, but it's not a bad story. It stops any momentum that came from the other story. And that's one of the things that Grant Morrison can have trouble with, is just how he structures his stories. If this had been a story arc after the main story arc Grant Morrison is doing, I would have embraced this wholeheartedly. But it really, like I said, breaks the momentum. The other thing is we never find out why it's so important that the rocket is fixed. They kind of give a bit of a explanation, but it's not a clear explanation. Something about the internal blah 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 blah, but you don't see why that's relevant or important. Maybe it'll be shown later on. Maybe it'll be explained more. I just feel as though they left that very vague. Whether or not you should get it, well, despite its very crippling faults, and I do say that, the momentum being stopped really does hurt this. In the confusion of this being Superman from the past or present, does hurt the reader a little. It's not a bad issue. This was substantially better than the last issue, and I will give this. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Action Comics has been kind of a hit and miss with me, and I think after this issue, once we get back on the main story, it'll be better. It's just, why do we have to stop for this story? I don't know. I have no idea. So maybe it was to show the various different flashbacks of Superman meeting Legion of Superheroes, Superman talking to his father with his powers, or how Superman got motivated by his father, Pa, to be a champion of justice. But you could have done that during the main story. So, yeah, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And the reason why I give it that rating is just momentum. So, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.